What's going on, guys? And we're back with another update on our climb to Division 2. We've slowly gone through a lot of the divisions. I'm up to Division 4 right now, and what I did last time I did a division jump is it kind of explained and said what I was seeing when I was playing Division 5 players, and some people were saying that helps them notice ways to beat the Division 6 players that they were in, or it helped them notice something that they were doing that improved. So I'm going to do the same thing now, where I'm going to talk about what were some things I've noticed from Division 5 players. And then we're also going to look at my team, where they're at right now, my rank in Division 4, and where I hope to be a week from right now, and how I'm looking towards my Rivals Reward progression. So if you do enjoy the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the comment section down below with what you thought, and if this helped you, or if you notice these things as well. But let's get into it, guys, and check out how we're doing. But first of all, we'll just go right into our rivals, where we're at, how we're looking there. Right now, we are currently ultimate, barely. We're going to have to put some games down, get some wins, and get those points up so we can get the 48,000 coins, because I think we're going to go after Boreas Salmi. And then in our division, we are 1,400 points flat, so we're 200 points away from Division 3, so, you know, we're getting there. It's a slow, steady uphill climb. The games are few and far between. The loading lobbies are getting bad, and I am cross-console, max ping, max skill rating, anything I can max out I have, and I'm still having problems finding games. But I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to find games and keep working our way through. But that's where we are there, 1,400 points. We got our weekly tier wins, and we're still in Ultimate, but we'll have to get some wins down there. I did play Hut Champs this weekend with the team. I have made 2 additions since I played Hut Champs, so they weren't involved. But my team, when I was playing Hut Champs, we didn't do as good as I wanted. I know the team isn't that great, but I was hoping that I could have got to at least 9 wins. But I got 8 wins, 10 losses, 2 overtime losses. The 2 overtime losses, I feel like a couple of bad positional defensive plays on my part put me in a spot where I got the loss, and the two teams playing me won. But I feel like next week I will be better when it comes to my Hut Champs. And at least now I'm getting Hut Champs rewards and Rivals rewards to help boost my team up even more so I can move on. So we got Gardner, Sundin, McCann, Marner, Lindros, Matthews, Kadri, Riley, Nylander, Kessel, Tavares, Mikheyev. Mikheyev's got to go, but he is not the highest target for us to move on from because he's on our 4th line. But he's got to go. He coughs up a lot. We got Dimitri, Morgan, Connor, TJ, Bob, and Rasmus Sandin. And then still in net, Matt Murray, who is still playing like a rock for us. He took a little bit of a pounding, losing 12 games in Hut Champs. But if you take those 12 losses away from the 17 he has only lost 5 games in our climb from Division 6 to Division 2. So Matt Murray's playing solid hockey. If he can keep it up, we'll be just fine. Okay, now, so when I'm coming to talk about the way people play at Division 5, you'll see one pass for zone entry, and that's fine. But Division 5 doesn't pass back ever. So if you're coming up the boards and you're getting pinched off here, don't try to push the boards and have the opponent body check you. You lose possession that way, right? When you're coming up the boards, if you're noticing you're going to get pinched off, throw that puck back. Make room through the middle. Or when you throw the puck back, quickly throw it over to your defenseman who's breaking up the far side. That's just a play to think about while entering the zone, because I found that everybody's just straight lining it up the boards and they don't try to pass it back and get into the zone another way. Now there's a simple cut where you just cut in when the guy pushes the boards, because I've noticed that works a ton, where I'll be skating up the boards and instead of just going up the boards, I'll cut in right when I get across the blue line so it's not an offside, and the player that I'm going against is so focused on the body check that you skate right by them and it's an easy goal. And 2, when you're in your zone, this right here is not ragging the puck. If you don't see something you like, you reset, you come back, you pass it back to your other D, opening space up for you to take another run at the offensive zone. That is not ragging the puck. That is just resetting to try to get a better look at breaking into the zone for more success and less failure. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about, people don't manually deke in Division 5. It's not something I'm seeing a lot of. So when a guy's coming across the line, if you just poke him, he's not going to try to deke around you so you can make you miss the poke. It's almost like that thumbstick is not there when they're trying to get into your zone. So you can just easily poke it, just aim where it is, and it's going to stay there, and just that simple. And what I'm talking about is your right stick where they deke as they're coming into the zone, so you can't poke the puck off their stick. And I notice people don't hold R2, because if you hold R2, it's harder to bump you off the puck. I don't know why, it just is. So I notice people don't hold that. So that's another tip that maybe might help you out. Everyone's easy to bump off the puck, even with the team I have. And I'm noticing that nobody does manual deking to avoid the poke check. Now, yes, they do pass a little bit more in Division 5, but not a crazy amount more. Like, there'll be times where I found myself cutting away from the puck carrier because there was such an obvious pass that wasn't made. Wide open space, no defender on that side. It's just one pass where they drop it to their D and then throw it up to the other winger and they're off on a breakaway that they just don't do. So, like, I'll catch myself drifting away to read that pass, and it's just not happening. And then again, in the offensive zone, you'll see one or two passes, but whenever something gets developing or they ever get good momentum, where say they'll get one or two good passes that'll lead to a shot, they'll pick up the rebound, and then it's just one player. They just skate around with that player until they can find something else, instead of going back to what they were doing, which is passing it around. That's something that I've noticed. Div 4, I mean, that's going to be something completely different. I did gameplay on Div 5. I'm going to do gameplay on Div 4. But I just wanted to give an update on how everything is and what I thought about playing through Division 5. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, ciao, ciao.